Hell of a season and a hell of a performance in this game, not just with the assist, which not just third in a row, but third on the season, but the defensive performance, especially going up in that one-on-one matchup as he was often on Sunday against Mo Salah. All right, Antonee Robinson, huge part of the U.S. men's national team. Herc, do you think after this performance, what we've seen from him this season at Fulham, he's ready for a move to a bigger club?
Sure seems like it, right? Seems like he's in the form of his life. 26 years old. He just in July re-signed a long-term contract with Fulham. You know what that means? That he's pretty much gone. They're just insuring themselves for a big payday, a big transfer, if you will. Listen, they played against Liverpool, and you know who plays on the right-hand side for Liverpool?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, okay. Mohamed Salah. He was on Mohamed Salah like you would want a player when they are trying to shut down one of the best wingers in the world. And I was looking at some stats. I saw all of his touches in this game. And when I saw these touches, I'm like, who else on his team touched the ball? It seems like Jedi's everywhere. It seems like Antonee Robinson's here. Antonee Robinson's there. Who else got on the ball? So I looked at the touches. Guess who led the team in touches? 79.
Don't look back. Wow.
Antonee Robinson. And not by a few here, a few there. By like 20 to 30 something touches per player. I'm telling you, he was the best player on his team. Now, listen, there are certain limitations that come with an Antonee Robinson. Technical limitation, technical ability. But what he lacks in technical ability, he more than makes up with drive, determination, speed, physicality, intelligence, how intelligent he is to anticipate and block these lanes and be a player that's not only intelligent defending, but going forward with how powerful he is driving. He's a force. He's a force, and he's been one for the U.S. men's national team. And now you can see him now at Fulham getting the credit he deserves. I will leave you with this. Last year, I read a quote that Pep Guardiola had about Antonee Robinson, how good he was down that left-hand side, how much of a powerful force he is driving with the ball. He's ready for bigger and better.
Do you remember at the World Cup, producer Beto and I had a bet going on whether Antonee Robinson would make the move? I put the bar at 25 million euros or higher. Producer Beto laughed me out, almost laughed me out of the country.
He did, because you put a time limit on that.
I did. Yes, okay. The bet is null because I said it would happen in the summer transfer window. As you mentioned, he does do the contract extension with Fulham through 2028. So there's no transfer there. But that 25 million number, it doesn't seem so far-fetched now, does it? And we have seen him linked to big clubs. He almost made a move, I think it was 3 years ago. It was right during the pandemic, 2020, to AC Milan. Yeah. There was a health issue that kind of stopped that move. Inter Milan has been linked to him in the past. So there's clearly some interest, Turk, at least from Italy and Serie A. Would you like to see him go somewhere else, or do you want to see him move up the ladder in the Premier League?
That's a difficult one, right? And here's the thing about Antonee Robinson. For as good as he is, when you talk about outside backs in some of the best leagues in the world, best teams in the world, they're ball handlers. They're your quarterbacks. They're your literal point guards, if you will. And I still think there's some refinement that needs to happen for him to make that jump into one of the top teams in the Premier League. But the other part of that coin is you're talking about a big transfer that's going to come for left back. What teams in Serie A are going to afford a big transfer on a left back? Like, there's only so many places you can go now in world football. I do think his main focus should be trying to stay in the Premier League. Style of play, and also financially.
Yeah, super productive in the attack of late. We mentioned the 3 assists in a row. What about against Trinidad? Yeah, in that 2-leg series, 2 goals and an assist. So a guy who's really contributing from that left back position. Maybe it's the Premier League. Maybe it's Serie A. Maybe, Herc, it's the Bundesliga, which, of course, you can watch right here on ESPN+.